Far in the countryside of North Carolina, where long fields stretch like golden blankets beneath the moon, lies a quiet town called Willow Creek. It's a place where time moves softly, where the nights are deep and gentle, and where a mysterious old train passes through only at midnight. In this calm little town lived Evan Parker, a 12-year-old boy with curious eyes and a heart that loved stories. Every night he listened to the crickets sing and watched fireflies dance outside his window. But what fascinated him most was the sound that echoed through the valley at exactly 12 o'clock a.m. The distant whistle of the midnight train. No one knew where the train came from or where it went. Some said it carried dreams. Others believed it carried memories of the past. Evan wasn't sure, but he wanted to find out. The soft whistle in the night. One calm summer night, Evan lay in bed, listening to the soft rustle of the trees. The moonlight slipped through his curtains, painting silver lines on the floor. As the clock neared midnight, the world seemed to slow down. The crickets grew quieter. The wind settled. And then, the gentle whistle drifted through the town like a sigh of the night itself. Evan sat up. Something felt different tonight. A warm glow shimmered outside, soft, golden, inviting. He tiptoed out of bed, slipped into his hoodie, and walked quietly past his sleeping parents. When he opened the front door, he felt the cool night breeze greet him like an old friend. Walking through the moonlit fields. The fields surrounding Willow Creek glowed faintly under the moon. Fireflies drifted lazily in the air, their lights blinking like tiny stars. Evan walked through the tall grass, feeling it brush softly against his hands. As he neared the old train tracks, he noticed something unusual. The tracks were glowing, just a little, as if touched by stardust. The soft hum of the approaching train grew louder. Evan stood still, feeling no fear, only calm, only wonder. The midnight train gently rounded the curve, moving as smoothly as a quiet river. It wasn't made of metal like normal trains. It looked more like warm, golden wood, with lanterns hanging from the windows, swinging gently in the breeze. The train slowed as it reached Evan, and the doors opened with a soft sigh. A conductor unlike any other. Inside stood a tall man with silver hair and kind eyes. He wore an old-fashioned coat with brass buttons, and his voice sounded like a warm blanket being placed over someone's shoulders. "Good evening, Evan," he said. Evan blinked. "You know my name?" The conductor smiled. "We know every dreamer in Willow Creek." He extended a hand. "Would you like to take a midnight ride?" Evan nodded, stepping inside. A journey through dreamland. The interior of the train looked magical. Instead of seats, there were soft, cushioned benches. Instead of harsh lights, lanterns cast warm, golden glows. The air smelled faintly of lavender and old books. The train began to glide forward, smooth, silent, gentle. Outside the windows, Evan saw something impossible. The fields of Willow Creek faded away, replaced by a sky full of drifting stars. They floated slowly, like glowing snowflakes falling upward. The train wasn't on tracks anymore. It was riding through dreams. Evan felt his eyelids grow heavy. The conductor noticed and smiled. "This train," he explained softly, "carries everyone to the land of deep rest. Tonight, it's your turn." Evan leaned his head against the window as the stars drifted around him. They whispered like a cabin of comfort. The conductor gently guided Evan to a small cabin at the back of the train. Inside was a bed with thick quilts, warm light, and a window that looked into a peaceful sky. "This is your resting cabin," the conductor said. "Lie down. The train will carry you deeper." Evan climbed into the bed. The blankets felt like warm clouds. As he settled in, he felt the train slow down, as if floating through softer and softer dreams. Outside the window, he saw floating lanterns drifting like fireflies, guiding the train through the night. The conductor whispered, "Sleep, Evan. The night will protect you." Drifting into deep sleep, Evan's breathing slowed. The train's gentle rhythm lulled him. The stars outside stretched into soft, glowing lines. The blanket warmed him from head to toe. The whispers of the midnight sky sang to him. "You are safe. You are calm. You may rest now." His thoughts became quiet. His dreams grew light. And slowly, peacefully, Evan drifted into deep sleep. The morning returned. When Evan opened his eyes, soft sunlight was peeking through his bedroom window. He was back in his own bed. The birds were singing. The town was waking up. He sat up slowly, wondering if the train had been a dream. Then he noticed something on his pillow, a small golden lantern charm. Evan smiled. The midnight train had really come, and he knew that whenever he needed rest, whenever his mind felt heavy, the train would return, softly, silently, right at midnight.